actually going to do these examples separately, so I'm going to do a bunch of different videos, at least for this one, just to separate it because they are two different setups. Okay, so resultant force says that two or more forces that acted upon an object, the resultant force is the sum, is the sum of the two vector forces. So let's go ahead and read this and see what we've got. We have two tugboats pushing a barge, okay? So they're pushing from separate angles. Let's take the barges in the center. If tugboat A is traveling at the direction of south 80 degrees east, so let's say this is tugboat A. Always with the highlighter. So tugboat A, and remember this is north, south, east, west, and it's going south, and then it's 80 degrees east of that south. So let's make, oh, this thing's just moving real slow today. Okay. Let's get a different color. So it's going something like this. Wow, that is light. Sorry, not a good color, but it'll be okay. All right. And then I'll label it later, but I'm going to just make these arrows. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm not going to. Just go with the same color. Okay. So this means that this right here is the 80 degrees. Okay. And tugboat B, let's say it's down here, is traveling. Wow, this is annoying. It's like working with my old school computer. Okay. And by old, I mean the one that's at the school right now. Okay. It's traveling in the direction of north. So it's going north, and it's 65 degrees east of north. Okay. This is not to scale, obviously. So we have from here to here 65 degrees. Okay. And it says that they're both pushing with a force of 40 pounds. So let's highlight some information. So we have the south, we have the north one, the force of 45, find the magnitude and direction as a quadrant bearing. Okay, a lot is going on. So your first step that we're going to do, and I'm going to label this 400. Remember that force is like the magnitude. Okay, so it's going 400 pounds. The first thing we're going to do is figure out each vector. So vector A would be 400, and then it's cosine of something. The question is, what's that something? So you need to figure out what this angle would be. Well, it would go here, right here. Like you would try to put 80, but it's not going to be 80. You have to think of it from where we usually start and all the way around plus 80. So that would be 90, 180, 270 plus 80, and 270 plus 80 is 350 degrees. So we have 350, okay? And then vector B, so I'm going to put step 1 right there. Vector B is going to be still the 400. The question is, what are you going to put for cosine, and what are you going to put for sine? Okay, so this is, okay, think of these almost as two separate little axes. Okay, so we have this setup, and then we have this setup. Okay, so coming off of here, we know this is 65, but we need from where we usually start and up. So 90 minus 65 is 25. So we have cosine. Oh my goodness, the struggle. The struggle. I am struggling all day today, and I did that. Like I'm just struggling. That's all I'm doing today. Okay. Anybody else struggling? I'm losing my mind. I'm on the verge of losing my mind more than I usually am. Okay. So the second step you're going to do is you're actually going to add the two vectors together. So you're going to take 400 cosine of 350. So you're going to hear my calculator. Make sure it's in gradient mode. Degree mode. Good Lord, see, this is where I'm losing my mind. Plus 400 of cosine of 25, and that gets you 756.446. And then you're going to take 400 sine of 350 plus, and make sure you end that parenthesis, 400 sine of 25. And that gets you 100. Ooh, did I do something wrong? I typed 35. Oops. Forgot the 0. Okay. That gives you, wow, I'm just messing up. 400 sine of 350 plus 400 sine of 25 is 99. I was getting some weird answers. 99.588. Okay, so second step is to actually add the resultant together. So we have that, but the question wants it with magnitude and direction. So the question is, how do we do that? Well, third step, we're going to find the magnitude. So we're going to do this lovely thing. We're going to take 756. Wow. How many mistakes can I make in one video? And there's another one. Only what I can do is laugh it off. Okay, so 756.446 squared plus 99.588 squared. And I'm just literally going to type it all on my calculator. So square root of 756.446 squared plus 99.588 squared. And all under that square root, you get 762.973. Here's the question. What in the world is the label? Well, this is force. We're thinking as our force is a type of magnitude. So the force is pounds, so pounds it is. Okay, step number 4. I'm going to make a line just to separate the work, if I can, if it lets me. Who knows? I think my computer needs to drink some Red Bull or something. It's so slow. Okay, and obviously that makes no sense. So then the next step you're going to do is you're going to find the angle. So this gives us our magnitude, which is good. Now we need to find the direction, and we do the whole tangent of theta equals, and these are some big numbers, b over a, so it's going to be weird to work with. 99.588 over 756.446. You're going to do inverse tangent on that. So inverse tangent of 99.588 divided by 756.446. And that gets you the angle of 7.499. It's all repeating. So that's going to make it all just round up to 7.5 degrees. So the question is they're asking, what is this as a quadrant bearing? So let's kind of visually see what we have. Okay, if it lets us, good Lord. Okay, so we have this going on. Okay, and I know it's not center or whatever, it's off, but I know where this ends, so we're good. This angle is right here. This is 7.5, and not to scale, obviously, degrees. And then I know this right here is the magnitude, so it would be this. Okay, the question we wanted is a quadrant bearing. So how do we do that? Well, we know it's coming east of north. So first off, we have north. Now we have to figure out what this is. So we're going to do 90 minus that theta, and 90 minus 7.5 is 82.5. So we have north 82.5 degrees, and it's off the east side, so that's the answer. Okay, so that's one video. I'm going to break this down as much as I can, so we kind of separate the problems, right? So see you in the next video. There should be a link in the left-hand corner.